guys? It's Josh and Matt with the Alpha and Omega Survival School. Today we're going to be collecting some fuel for a fire and trying out a more primitive tool called the fire piston. So no lighters, no anything like that. We're going to be completely just using the fire piston today. So once we get our materials collected, we'll get right to it. We'll be right back. Alright, so we have gathered some cedar bark to use as our primary and secondary tinder, and we've got our kindling and we've got our main fuel. So we're going to process the cedar bark, and the way I'm going to do that, if you watch the previous video, I actually demonstrate that. But basically what I'm going to do is scrape the inner bark, this light stuff, this light colored stuff, away from the outer bark, and it's gonna produce this very fuzzy fibrous material that'll take a spark really well, or take an ember very well, and then the outer bark will be used as the secondary tinder, which will keep the flame going for us. Alright, so that's all. We're going to process this. Camera battery's dying down, so we're probably going to let them charge up while we do this and get everything set up. Alright, it's Josh and Matt, Alpha and Omega Survival School. Alright, we are back, and as you can see, it is dark. We gathered up enough wood to make a pyramid style campfire. We've got our platform down there, so basically now, once we've got set up here, we're going to use the fire piston and some char cloth to get this bad boy started. So we've got our primary, secondary tinder in our metal cup here. Don't shine the light directly on it, bud, because I can't see it. There you go. Alright, so we've got it right there in the tin, and we're going to get the fire piston out, and we're going to light this puppy. So let us get the fire piston in that, and we'll be right back with you. So here we go. I've got the fire piston here, and I'm going to be lighting what's in our bird's nest of primary tinder. So let me see if I can go ahead and get don't move the camera too much. Let me see if I can get an ember going here. I can get my knife out so I can be ready to transfer it. Okay. Alright, so let's try it. Alright, we got one.
Oh yeah, nice fire. I think there's a deer back there or something.
Are you getting it on camera?
Yep.
Alright, so that's starting a fire with the fire piston. Once we get all this kindling on here, well, we should be good to go. Alright.
A successful fire.
Well, it's not quite successful yet. He ain't quite got there. But,
just gotta keep that tinder flowing.
gotta keep it hot. Still rolling?
Yep.
Alright folks, so that's getting the fire started with a fire piston. And once we get this thing in full tilt, we're going to, of course, what anybody should do in a survival situation if they have them on hand, is roast some marshmallows. So we'll be right back with you. Oh. Okay. Nothing, just alright. Alright. Nothing like roasting marshmallows on an open fire. This is Josh and Matt with the Alpha and Omega Survival School, and we'll see you again soon.